Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Basham Racha Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Akim. And this is your brother Bawan back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Basham Racha Kwadash. All praises and glory is due. And I don't really know what I'm going to entitle this video. I'm just going to title something like you don't want that visitation from the Most High, right? Or you don't want that visitation. And really, this is, you know, more to Esau Edom, the elites of Esau Edom, and you can clearly see the actions that are being taken, right? The current events and the actions that are being taken right now by the elites of Esau Edom in Babylon the Great, which of course, starting from Babylon the Great, these unrighteous decrees will eventually spread through to the rest of the world. So for now, you are hearing about how in Babylon, right, it's going to be illegalized to read the scriptures, basically in an attempt to protect the small hearts, because that's ultimately what they are doing it for. And that's like I did a video on it before. It shows you that really these devils, right? Esau, Edom, the so-called red man that is ruling over the earth, they are the wicked, which the Bible speaks of. So let me also get this preset right here. Let me start from here. That should be Book of Lamentations, and here it is. So this is the book of Lamentations 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquities are accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And we are in that time right now where Esau Edom is being exposed, his wickedness is being uncovered. After all, it's not written, uncover the thigh, make bare the leg, right? Basically, let me go to that precept. Let me also go to that precept. Because that's what is happening right now. The wickedness of Esau Edom is being exposed. So this is the book of Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne for thee, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And the daughter of Babylon represents the US, America, Babylon the Great. And now, the veil is being removed, the secret of Babylon the Great is being uncovered, and nobody is calling Babylon the Great, tender and delicate. And this is, of course, metaphorical for the original position in which America, the US, had as a world superpower, and they were seen as invincible, impregnable, right? They were basically seen as the leading power, the number one country. But now that power is waning, right? Because of the fall of this kingdom. And with the fall of this kingdom, you have the fall of really Babylon the Great as well. And that's why you are seeing all these various, you know, I don't know the term to use, evils, right? Bad times, tribulations, conditions going on in Babylon the Great, whether it's your hyperinflation, whether it's your um civil unrest and your seditions, your protests, right? Your cost of living going up, right? But the standard of living going down, the immigration crisis in Babylon the Great, all the different plagues that are hitting Babylon the Great right now, various diseases breaking out, various judgments breaking out. The reason why you see that is because that is that visitation that we are talking about. At the Most High Yahweh Sham Yahushai is bringing his judgment upon Babylon the Great. And you can clearly see that, right, through looking through the news, by just opening up the news and looking through the things that are going on in Babylon the Great. You see that the judgments of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are falling upon it, and all the nations see it too, right? That's why all the wickedness of Babylon the Great is being uncovered. Notice that just been in this past few years, you have been hearing more and more about the wickedness of Babylon the Great. Even the things that were done in the past but were hidden, it's being dug up and being revealed, because all things and all the wickedness and all the evils of Babylon the Great is being exposed right now. Isaiah 47, verse 2. Take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, I will not meet thee as a man. Right, so like I was saying, all the hidden secrets, all the lies and the deceits that America, the US, Babylon the Great has been, using to deceive the world is being uncovered, is being revealed. And that's why, you know, different nations are starting to rise up against Babylon the Great. It was not just recently that I was going into a video about how the US was kicked, US and France, of course, basically the NATO was kicked out of several West African countries, Mali, Burkina Faso, and there's another one I've forgotten about. And that's because this, wickedness of Babylon the Great is being uncovered. Now the whole world is seeing how, Esau Edom mainly conducts its politics and conducts its foreign affairs by way of Babylon the Great, because the same thing that Babylon does, the same thing that the US, America does in its foreign affairs, in the way that it exploits the nations, right? It's the same thing that all these other Western countries are doing as well, whether it's England, Britain, whether it's Spain, Portugal, France, all these Western countries, they are conducting the same, you know, treacherous dealings, right? Exploiting poorer nations for their resources. And all these things are being uncovered in this time. And that's why you have, the US losing its power and losing its hegemony on the world stage. That's why you see more and more nations siding with Russia and China in BRICS, right? That's why you see more and more nations more willing to deal with China and with Russia than with Babylon the Great, because they see that America is untrustworthy. And you even have Jakes as well, Israelites countries, basically, countries that are predominantly Israelites doing the same thing, which is of course the the wrong move, because really right now the only alliances our people should make is with the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The nations cannot deliver you, because the nations are confederate together to destroy you, right? But then back on topic, and what I was talking about is that you devils don't want that visitation, right? That's why they are trying to censor the truth. That's why they are trying to keep and persecute the teaching of the truth, the preaching of this gospel, the spreading of the word of the Most High, Yahweh Sham Yahshai, because they are trying to remove, right, the conversation of the Most High and His Son from the public ear, because they are being exposed, because this truth is what is exposing Esau Edom. And the precept I've been bringing out a lot is Second Thessalonians, and I'm always going to continue bringing it out, because right now, man, you're seeing it clear as day. Esau Edom is being exposed, the wicked is being revealed. At this point, we're at the stage where it's already painfully obvious who the wicked are. So Second Thessalonians 2 verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh will consume with the spirits of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And the spirit of the Most High's mouth and the brightness of his coming represents the word, right? This truth, because you see how much damage just going out to the highways and byways and prophesying the downfall and the destruction of this kingdom has caused, right? The chaos that is upon the earth right now, because these devils are scrambling in order to perform their agenda, which is that great reset, that NWO. But also the fact that this preaching, the prophesying, has roused up the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, to bring forth this judgment. And that's what we are doing by preaching this gospel, by preaching this truth. We are hastening the time, calling upon the name of the Most High, and praying for deliverance and justice and judgment to come upon this kingdom, right? Because that's the book of Habakkuk, the first chapter right there. Judgment and justice doth never go forth. So now I think that is going, and I also go to the book of Isaiah. But let me get this, let me go to that right now, as it is written. And that's what we are dealing with right now, as they are seeing right now in this kingdom. Though favor, right? Okay, that's not, it's not though, it's let favor be shown to the wicked, right? But he will still not learn righteousness. And we are seeing that by the way you see that, the reason why Esau Edom is passing this bill to Esau Edom is passing this bill to legalize the scriptures is because of the small hearts, them that say that they are Israelites but are of the synagogue of Satan, and we see that clearly. But Isaiah 26, this is the book of Isaiah 26, verse 10. Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. And that's the point right there, that Esau Edom does not want to behold, right? Does not want to acknowledge, does not want to worship or even fear the Most High. At the end of the day, these devils are trying to make themselves as the Most High. They see, hey, that's the pride of Esau. I'm seeing the Most High as competition and not even acknowledging the power of the Heavenly Father at all, right? That's why you see these devils, pushing out unrighteous decrees after unrighteous decrees, wicked agenda after wicked agenda, right? They are trying to do this whole MOTB thing in the first place, and why they are now coming down against the scriptures, in this time, and against the men of the Lord, which of course they will eventually do. That they're just basically stockpiling the information right now. If you go to the SPLC, that's your Southern Poverty Law Center, you'll see all this information about hate groups, right? And one of the top hate groups, even higher than the KKK, even higher than the neo Nazis, or the, I feel like I shouldn't have said that word, but even higher than the Yazis, the the group, the 1945 German group, are the Hebrew Israelites, right? The so-called, falsely so-called black Hebrew Israelites, are the top of the list of hate groups. And the reason why is because, not because we teach hate, of course not. The reason why is because we represent, right, what we teach, what we speak represents the downfall and the destruction of this kingdom. And ultimately what it shows you is that this is a wicked kingdom. Notice that these wacky tacky Christians aren't speaking or even talking about, mentioning the fact that the scriptures might actually be legalized in Babylon the Great, right? I doubt there are even Christians out here protesting the bill that Congress just passed. And that shows you right there that Wakitaki plantation Christianity never cared about the reading of the scriptures. But ultimately, we know that this is all a part of Bible prophecy, because it was always going to be that the word of the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushai, right? They would make it unlawful, just like they did during the Roman Empire. When it was, as it is written, neither was it lawful for any man to declare himself a Jew, or to keep or practice the custom. And it's the same thing that's going to happen on this side as well. So what I want to do is I want to get a quick precept that will go into that, which is basically the persecution of the men of the Lord and those that believe in the word of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So that should be 2 Ezra 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying as those that fear the Most High. So, yeah, 2 16, verse 70. Let me start from the top. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So we know that the persecutions, right, is just going to continue to escalate and get worse, because right now Esau Edom is trying to come against this truth, come against the growth of the truth, right? The growth of this word, come against the Most High and His Son, because that is what they represent. That's what they are. The adversary, the devil. When we tell you that the devil is the false accuser, and also, you go into the blue letter. Let's do that. When we talk about the devil, when you say the devil in the blue letter. That's the book of I think that's John 7 and 44. Okay, it's First Corinthians. John 7 and 44. Now this isn't right here, so let me just get it in the let me just search for it. I've forgotten the exact verse. You have your father the devil, and the loss of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the okay, John 8 verse 44. Right, so John 8 verse 44. I want to go and get the word devil. And there and in the blue letter you see that they also use the term is a metaphor applied for those that let's go to that. So strong G1228, diabolos, which is the Greek word or the Greek way of pronouncing the word devil. And it reads, and let me just get the main point. The second definition: metaphor applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. And that's exactly what Esau Edom is doing. They are showing their horns by coming against the cause of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that's really what this whole environment of the Bible represents. It's supposed to be that moment that exposes these devils what they truly and exposes Esau Edom as the devil, because he's coming against the true word of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? They don't want to face this truth or face the Most High, which is why they are working to ban the scriptures, right? So you are going to even see more legislation come out in order to come against this truth, come against the men of the Lord, especially, right? Because who else is reading from the New Testament? Who else is reading from the scriptures except the men of the Lord? You know, who else actually uses the New Testament? These people that are out here protesting the state of Israel, they're not going into the scriptures to protest Israel, right? They're just doing the normal thing with their signs. But it's only the men of the Lord that when we speak against these small hearts, we actually go into the scriptures and we show by prophecy, by history, with the actual facts that they are not the people. And that is the reason why, these laws are being passed. And I even saw something else that, even Donald Trump is, well, really, the Republicans are even pushing this law the hardest right now. That actually passed the bill. The Republican Party that passed the bill, right? The anti-Semitism bill. Even that is a buzzword on YouTube right now. But yeah, like I was saying, they passed the anti-Semitism bill to protect the small hearts, right, from the judgment of the Most High, however, Hashem Yahushai, because that's what it really is. Because ultimately, it's not us that are right, it's not us they are fighting against, but the Most High, however, Hashem Yahushai. So with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakwadash, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.